Hi, welcome to GRIPWeb.org. This tutorial will help you to share your content on this website. On the front page, please scroll down to Get Involved area and click on Share Your Content. On the Share Your Content page, choose the content type related to your content. So in this example, I'm going to share a document and I will click on Documents or Publications. Almost all content types have the same pattern except for their description parts. So following this tutorial will help you for other content types as well. First, I will have to choose the country related to my document. From this list, I can choose the country, and if my document is not related to any country, I choose global. The same pattern applies for region, so country global, region global. For this example, I'm going to click on Algeria, and obviously region is Northern Africa. In case of doubt, I just choose the name of the continent. Specific jurisdiction or region applies for a certain type of countries. The specific jurisdiction or region is optional, but depending on the country, I may have to choose an option. For this case, I have to choose the Arab states. Currently, subnational jurisdictions only applies to contents coming from Baja California, Mexico, or Shanghai, China. If the content you are sharing is not related to any of these options, please just leave this field. Then comes the description field set, which is very important. And of course, the title of my document is required. Wherever you see this red star, like here, these fields are required. Please pay attention to the author's field, which is an autocomplete field form. It means that by clicking on the first letters of the term I want to enter, for example, I want to enter UNDP, I will get already stored terms proposed. So here are a list of different UNDPs, and of course I don't find mine, so I can type it entirely. And if I want to add another term, I will have to separate them by a comma and not any other punctuation. Please just read this helpline here for other terms like people's name, organizations, or multiple part terms like Department of Geology, University of Toronto. I use a semicolon to separate these parts. Then I choose the type of the document as specific as possible. So for instance, this is a research report. The language is in English, and the published date is actually taking only into consideration months and years. So whatever day I choose, I will get month and year of publication. Then the access information is also a required field, which is a URL, sources, accessibility description, etc. How to reach this document elsewhere, for instance, in another website. So any accessibility information that can be useful for users. In the detailed description, I will either insert an excerpt of my document or its totality if it's not too long. And I can also upload an image or an illustration for my document, which can be up to 2 megabytes and in the following formats. And the uploaded image will appear on top right of the description field after publication. I can also attach a file to my document. This is a useful option because if my document is too long, I can just upload a PDF version of my document. Then in the areas of focus, I will have to choose related areas to my document, and this is a multiple selection by keeping Control Select or Command Select for Mac users. The same pattern applies for other fields. Then comes the contributor's name and contributor's email, which are also required. This will only be used by GRIPWeb team and won't be published on the website. And then comes the additional information fields, long title for instance, publisher's name. This field also works in the same manner as the author's field. So autocomplete, I just type the first letters and I get proposals. And target audience works also like areas of focus with multiple selection. Control Select for Windows users and Command Select for Mac users. And then related documents, quality evaluation, additional information. And finally, I get this CAPTCHA field, which is an empty spam field. So I'll have to enter these letters and numbers in this field and save. By saving this, I will submit my document to an editor for review and approval. If I'm a logged in user, I will get this field instead, which gives me publishing options. And here I can choose to publish or not my document. Of course, this is available for privileged users. And then I save. So that's all for this tutorial. Please always remember this Need Help button, which is always on the right of every page of the website. And if this tutorial didn't answer all your questions on sharing your contents, just click here to get some help. Thanks for your attention.